Hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück bei Life is Strange Before the Storm. Ich habe ein bisschen Zeit verstreichen lassen, weil mir die Aufnahme flöten gegangen ist von der zweiten Episode. Von daher habe ich jetzt mal ein bisschen Pause zwischen gemacht, damit ich nicht mehr alles weiß und so von der zweiten Episode. Ich habe die schon einmal durchgezockt, dann festgestellt, Aufnahme sagt nein. Naja, dann mal gucken, ob wir sie jetzt durchkriegen. Im letzten Mal haben wir ja einen Wald angezündet. Von daher werden wir jetzt mal gucken, ob eine schöne neue Welt doch so toll ist. Neu starten bitte. Neustart, hier. Achtung. Wenn du neu startest, verlierst du deine gesamten Fortschritte für diese und spätere Episoden. Bist du sicher? Ja, ich möchte. Beziehungsweise ich muss. Ah, schönes Käffchen. Es ist kurz nach Weihnachten. Ich habe zuvor bei Life is Strange Before the Storm.
I'm gonna teach this little punk some manners.
Hey, dickhead!
Get the fuck out of here.
Between your grades and your disregard for my rules, I see you slipping. I'm worried.
We don't have to like each other, but you will respect me.
Hello, Black Hell.
Chloe, do something!
Hey, do you know if Rachel is a gamer? How would you like to join me on a little field trip? Don't be surprised, Chloe, if one day I'm just out of here. Let me know if you need an accomplice.
Damn, they are really going at it.
You remember that guy that we saw under this tree with that woman? That was my dad. And that woman was definitely not my mom.
Oh mein Gott, ein Falke. Eine Figur.
Miss Price, how good of you to join us.
I'm so sorry we're late. My shift ran late at the diner and then just sorry.
Let us proceed. One of you here is new to the Blackwell disciplinary process, and the other is all too familiar with it. Blackwell's code of conduct is built upon a foundation of mutual respect meant to foster an environment conducive to education and enrichment. When that respect is violated...
Reality check time. Yesterday did actually happen. I ditched school with Rachel Amber, and then Rachel really did start that fire. And that was after we actually agreed to run away from here. Right?
Are you paying attention to me, Chloe?
What?
Miss Price, the last time we met, an agreement was brokered. Do you recall what that was?
Nicht sagen, versauen Sie es nicht. Ist das rhetorisch?
Are you asking, or is that rhetorical?
Disrespectfulness. We agreed that you would rededicate yourself to becoming an exemplary Blackwell citizen.
We did?
In the event that you were unable or unwilling to do so, we also agreed that it would become pertinent to reassess your future status at the Academy. Despite all this, you engaged in the following actions yesterday. Insubordinate language. Disregarding posted signs about trespassing on the stage. Confirmation of drug use.
What?
Allegedly. I didn't see any witnesses.
This is not a trial, Miss Price. This is a sentencing. Shall I continue? Attempting to sabotage the academic goals of one of our top students, Victoria Chase.
Achso, wir haben die ja sabotiert, stimmt, da war ja was. Sie hat abgeschrieben, scheiß drauf.
Academic goals like doing her own homework? Because I thought Blackwell had a zero tolerance policy on plagiarism.
Excellent suggestion. Stricter punishment for students who violate Blackwell's code of conduct is next on our agenda. For her plagiarism, Miss Chase might have been suspended.
Chloe, you tried to get someone suspended?
Might have. If Mr. Prescott, Nathan Prescott, hadn't spoken to me on Victoria's behalf. And we have witnesses saying Miss Price was also involved in a bullying incident of the same Mr. Prescott.
The hell I was! I stood up for that little weirdo.
I suppose that's one interpretation of events.
Maybe you should be talking to Drew instead of me. You know, the guy who actually did what you're accusing me of.
Mr. North's situation requires sensitivity. It will be handled separately.
Ah, natürlich. Mama beschwichtigen oder Wels beruhigen. Was ist denn jetzt hier in dem Fall? Na gut, der hat sowieso schon, für den ist sowieso schon alles erledigt, von daher.
Mom, you know this is all bullshit, right?
Chloe, now is not the time.
And yet, even with your prodigious disciplinary record, Miss Price, we needn't discuss any of it.
Da siehst du.
We needn't?
No, because you severed your relationship with Blackwell the minute you left school grounds without permission.
What does that mean?
It means you forced my hand. This is a consequence of your actions, Chloe. I have no choice
I
but
made
to...
her do it.
What? What?
What?
What?
Yesterday was all me. My idea. I was having a bad day. I needed to blow off some steam, and I took it too far. Chloe tried to talk me out of it. I've been down that road, she told me. You're better than this. But I wouldn't listen. See, Chloe was afraid I'd get in trouble or hurt, so she came with me. But only to keep me safe. I'm just sorry you got caught up in it, Chloe. That you allowed me to drag you down to my level. Can you forgive me?
Oh mein Gott. Schauspielerin durch und durch.
Yeah, sure. We're cool.
Thank you. I'll make it up to you. I promise.
Chloe, is this true?
It's true.
Totally not true. She really is an amazing actress.
Miss Price?
Okay, na gut. Schwachsinn. Das ist wieder so Antwortmöglichkeit, wo ich mir denke, was sagt das eine jetzt und das andere?
Fine, yes. It was her idea. But it's not like she kidnapped me. We were in it together.
Miss Amber, based on what you've just told me, I have grounds to punish you. Are you sure what you've told me is the truth?
Yes.
This can't be the full story, Rachel. Ray.
Just to be clear, Miss Amber, you're sure Chloe Price didn't coerce you or...
Trick her?
Yes, I'm sure.
Oh, thank God.
Mrs. Price, this revelation may color the situation some, but it in no way absolves your daughter.
I understand, Mr. Wells. There is no doubt that Chloe's behavior must improve. But given what we've just learned about the negative influence she was under, I hope you will allow her just one more chance.
Miss Amber, I am as surprised as I am disappointed in you.
I understand.
This being your first infraction in no way reduces its severity. Still, we will not be suspending you at this time. But you have squandered our trust. You will no longer be my administrative assistant first period. And you will no longer be involved in Blackwell's performance of The Tempest.
No.
Die Vorführung ist heute Abend. Was? Sind Sie verrückt? Es gibt ja immer noch sogenannte Zweitbesetzungen. Also eigentlich gibt es Ersatz. Also, ja, wir machen es trotzdem.
What? Are you insane?
Your discipline is still pending, Miss Price.
Ray, she loves that show. Since this is her first infraction, don't you
Mr.
think...
Amber, I don't tell you how to run the district attorney's office. Please don't tell me how to run my school. There's a reason we have understudies for all circumstances, accidental and deliberate. I'm sure your understudy...
Victoria Chase.
How fitting. Yes, I'm sure Victoria Chase will do fine.
That is
What was that, Miss Price?
Chloe is upset for her friend, but we are both grateful that she is not going to be unduly blamed for what happened.
There is plenty of blame to go around. Chloe's future at Blackwell will be discussed next. Unless you had something to add first, Miss Price.
Oh, ich hätte ganz viel, was ich hinzufügen möchte. Schuld auf mich nehmen, Rachel zustimmen. Sind wir auf Krawall gebürstet oder heute mal etwas ruhiger? Ja, Skype, verpiss dich.
No. Nothing to add.
I'm glad. Though Chloe may not have been the mastermind of yesterday's events, it was, as I prefaced, the proverbial last straw. In light of your many past transgressions, I have no choice but to suspend you for the rest of the year.
But it was the other girl's idea. She confessed.
And she will be punished accordingly, but that does not absolve Chloe of her responsibility. I am truly sorry it has come to this, but Chloe will have the chance for reinstatement in the fall. Her actions, beginning now, will be weighed heavily in that decision. Do you understand me? Both of you.
I understand that you're a fucking...
Chloe! We understand, Mr. Wells.
I will have Skip Matthews escort you to clean out your locker. You may wait outside my office until he arrives. That is all. Good day, Mrs. Price. Mr. and Mrs. Amber.
Ray.
Come on, Chloe.
Tja. Das ist ja mal richtig in die Hose
I'm
gegangen.
sorry. I'm sorry too. Meet me at the junkyard later? You bet.
I didn't get the chance to introduce myself. I'm Joyce.
Mrs. Price.
I'm Rose. This is James. I'm sorry we had to meet like this.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sure for you this is an unusual circumstance.
We really should be going. Nice to meet you.
Mom,
I'll see you in the parking lot.
Hey, Chloe. I'm supposed to walk you out.
Just you and me. Hey, Skip.
Fuck 'em. Bunch of fascists.
Scheiß Faschisten, jawohl.
Hey, just wanted to say, it sucks what is happening to you.
Thanks, Skip.
You're gonna be missed.
I don't really care about any of this shit. Except my secret stash. Might as well grab my emergency joint while I'm here.
Gucken wir uns doch trotzdem erstmal alles an. So, hoppala, jetzt muss erstmal wieder mit der Steuerung klarkommen. Mauspad natürlich zurechtdrücken, wäre nicht schlecht. Zeige auf ein Objekt und halte, warte mal, was steht da? Halte auf ein Objekt und drücke die WSD, um damit zu interagieren. Gucken wir mal. Ein Vador. Erstmal angucken.
Dad got Bongo from the rescue shelter. Then he got run over by a car. Moral of the story, no one's ever really rescued.
Hm. Na, dann nehmen wir uns das Foto vom Bongo. Unsere überfahrenen Katze. So, da haben wir Hausaufgaben. Das, was ist das? Das Stift-Etui. Oh, Kritzelei. Können wir uns da noch was machen?
I had big plans for adding to this collage. Oh well.
Kann man nicht noch was hinzufügen? Nein. Ach so, unterschreiben können wir da auch noch.
Wonder who will grace this space after me.
Gucken wir mal. Unterschreiben auf jeden Fall mal. Ten almost, was auch immer. So, Stifte-Etui, gucken wir mal.
Trusty keeper of my graffiti pens. You've served me well.
Da können wir nichts weitermachen. Hausaufgaben.
Love how every time someone tells me how much potential I have, it's right before saying how I'm wasting it all.
Lesen, Chloe Price. Bewertung des Chemie-Laborversuchs 17.01. F. Chloe, ich muss mehr Einsatz von dir sehen, oder du fällst in meinem Kurs durch. Die Qualität deiner Arbeit seit kurzem entspricht nicht dem Potenzial, das ich in dir sehe. Ich weiß, du kannst es besser. Ach, immer diese nichtssagenden Aussagen von Lehrern, furchtbar. Dann weg mit der Scheiße. Oh, das haben wir uns angesehen, das haben wir uns angesehen. So, Schließfach.
Having Justin as my locker neighbor was one of the few not shitty things about this place.
Immerhin etwas. So, gucken wir mal.
Maybe chem was the class I hated the least.
Chemiebuch. Und tschüss. Mathe.
If Chloe leaves Blackwell at 11 a.m., going 100 miles per hour, how long will it take her to get as far away as fucking possible?
Genau. Und weg damit. So, was haben wir da noch? Englisch.
I should write a poem to mark the occasion. Something with imagery.
Und weg damit.
Absolutely, positively the best concert of 2008. Too bad it's time to go.
Aber zuvor lesen wir es noch. Da steht Metall. Metal. Unterschrieben haben wir, dann werfen wir das mal weg. So, dann gucken wir uns mal das Loch an.
Finally, what I actually came here for.
Mal gucken, ob unser Zeug noch da ist. Oder haben wir noch? Hallo. Hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück bei Life is Strange Before the Storm. Ich habe ein bisschen Zeit verstreichen lassen, weil mir die Aufnahme flöten gegangen ist von der zweiten Episode. Von daher habe ich jetzt mal ein bisschen Pause zwischen gemacht, damit ich nicht mehr alles weiß und so von der zweiten Episode. Ich habe die schon einmal durchgezockt, dann festgestellt, Aufnahme sagt nein. Naja, dann mal gucken, ob wir sie jetzt durchkriegen. Im letzten Mal haben wir ja einen Wald angezündet. Von daher werden wir jetzt mal gucken, ob eine schöne neue Welt doch so toll ist. Neu starten bitte. Neustart, hier, Achtung. Wenn du neu startest, verlierst du deine gesamten Fortschritte für diese und später... Hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück bei Life is Strange Before the Storm. Ich habe ein bisschen Zeit verstreichen lassen, weil mir die Aufnahme flöten gegangen ist von der zweiten Episode. Von daher habe ich jetzt mal ein bisschen Pause zwischen gemacht, damit ich nicht mehr alles weiß und so von der zweiten Episode. Ich habe die schon einmal durchgezockt, dann festgestellt, Aufnahme sagt nein. Naja, dann mal gucken, ob wir sie jetzt durchkriegen. Im letzten Mal haben wir ja einen Wald angezündet. Von daher werden wir jetzt mal gucken, ob eine schöne neue Welt doch so toll ist. Neu starten bitte. Neustart, hier. Achtung. Wenn du neu startest, verlierst du deine gesamten Fortschritte für diese und spätere Episoden. Bist du sicher? Ja, ich möchte. Beziehungsweise ich muss. Ah, schönes Käffchen. Es ist kurz nach Weihnachten. Ich habe zuvor bei Life is Strange Before the Storm.
I'm gonna teach this little punk some manners.
Hey, dickhead!
Get the fuck out of here!
Between your grades and your disregard for my rules, I see you slipping. I'm worried.
We don't have to like each other, but you will respect me.
Hello, Black Hell.
Chloe, do something!
Hey, do you know if Rachel is a gamer? How would you like to join me on a little field trip? Don't be surprised, Chloe. If one day I'm just out of here, let me know if you need an accomplice.
Damn, they are really going at it.
You remember that guy that we saw under this tree with that woman? That was my dad. And that woman was definitely not my mom.
Oh mein Gott, ein Falke. Eine Figur.